22, portly with gray hair tied in a neat bun, is trying to placate Uncle Eric, 45, average height and build, with sleek backed hair. He's wearing office clothes and has taken off his suit jacket. He's gesticulating with his hands.
All the other neighbors have already sold their shops. Why don't you understand? If it wasn't for the recession, I wouldn't even be bothered about this old shop.
A pair of rabbit ears made from colored paper appear over Uncle Eric's head, held in place by a little girl's fingers. Then it switches to a shape of an angry-looking bull's head made of colored paper. Emma's fantasy sequence 1 through the kaleidoscope. Uncle Eric blossoms into many bull-headed figures. Interior shop house, Emma's point of view through the kaleidoscope. Grandmother and Uncle Eric continue to argue.
Sell the shop house over my dead body, Abin. You are the one who don't understand.
Interior, another part of the shop house. Emma, 8, has shoulder-length hair with bangs sticking to her forehead. She's wearing a worn flower-printed dress and is sitting on the floor. She pulls her eye away from an antique kaleidoscope with a price tag hanging from it, a worried look on her face. Smelling, a stray male tabby cat with parts of his fur matted, is sitting next to her, and she is scratching behind his ears. Grandmother gestures to Anne and Kyung's photos on the altar. In the photos, Anne, 40, has short hair with a kindly smile, and Kyung, 45, has a head of messy hair.
Their coffins were empty when we buried them. Their souls need to find their way back here.
Why must you keep bringing up your rubbish beliefs when we talk about this?
You can throw away your entire family, but you can't throw away your beliefs, Abin. What do you believe in?
What about Emma? You think you can keep bluffing her with your stupid soul stories, huh?
Abin!
And Pa died. You also spun some stupid story. When are you gonna face the truth? This shop is falling to ruins around you.
Interior, shop house, Emma's point of view through the kaleidoscope. We see Uncle Eric's receding figure through the kaleidoscope as he walks out of the shop house. The viewfinder swings back to where grandmother is standing. Multiple images of grandmother falls out of frame. Exterior, shop house, 5 foot away, a bit later. Emma is holding a female neighbor's hand and watching grandmother being carried away into an ambulance. Uncle Eric is getting into his car. He follows behind the ambulance. Exterior, shop house, 5 foot away, night. Uncle Eric returns to the shop house. Emma is sitting in the 5 foot way on a wooden stool, hugging her knees. She stares down at the floor, not acknowledging Uncle Eric's presence. Uncle Eric looks worn out, his expression cold. He approaches the shop house, pauses to look at Emma, then continues walking into the shop house. Interior, hospital room, the next day. Uncle Eric is standing at the door of the hospital room. Emma is sitting by grandmother's bed, holding her hand. Grandmother looks fondly at Emma, with tears in her eyes.
Abin, I saw Papa.
Please, Lama, the doctor already says nothing serious.
I don't care what the doctor says. I know myself. I don't have much time to live. Abin, please take care of
You know I'm very busy at work.
and the shop house too. I know you will do what you think is best. From now on, you have to listen to Uncle, okay?
No. How can you give shop house to Uncle Igor?
Girl, how dare you say that to me? Come here.
Emma runs out of the hospital room.
Emma!
Uncle Eric sighs and goes after Emma, but he pauses in the hospital corridor and dials a number on his phone. From his phone hangs a handful of phone charm in the shape of Saturn.
Peter, Eric here, listen. Can you quote me some prices for the shop house I mentioned?
Exterior, back alley on Killingside Road, the next day. Emma, in her primary school uniform, is feeding Smelly. The sound of people's voices across the road draws her attention to two movers maneuvering an antique cupboard from the shophouse into a manor. Uncle Eric is receiving a delivery box which has astroshop.com printed on the side. Exterior, shophouse. Emma runs over to stop the movers, trying to grab onto vases and chairs. They try to stop her, but she lashes out at their legs like a cat. Uncle Eric hurriedly places the box down and grabs Emma by the school bag. Emma struggles to get free. Interior, shophouse, Emma's bedroom. He drags her upstairs to her bedroom and dumps her in the middle of the room.
You! Stay here! Don't move until I come back!
Emma sullenly glares at Uncle Eric before he closes the bedroom door. She goes to the door and opens it silently, just enough for her to peek through. Interior, shophouse, second level, Emma's point of view. Uncle Eric places the box he received in the closet by the stairs and locks it before heading back downstairs. Emma creeps to the closet and tries the handle, but it is locked. She puts her ear to the closet to listen. Emma's fantasy sequence 2. Close up on Emma's face as different sounds come from the closet. Her own breathing and a small scratching sound. The scratching sound is followed by incoherent voices whispering. The whispering gets louder with the phrase, "Save us, Emma, save us," being repeated. A wicked laugh, upon which the door appears to shudder, and Emma jumps back and runs back to her room. Interior, exterior, shophouse entrance, day, montage. A weekend yard sale. Signs have been put up indicating the sale. Antiques have been stacked in a 5-foot way. Boxes of small objects sit in rows in the shop. Uncle Eric is carefully carrying boxes stacked up to his chin. At the threshold of the shophouse entrance, a piece of string lying slack on the floor is pulled taut, tripping him. The boxes go flying into the street. Passing cars honk and swerve the boxes. More customers arrive at the shop. Emma throws pop-pop firecrackers at customers and puts kuti-kuti on the floor, making people slip on them. Emma's fantasy sequence 3. Emma walks up the staircase with a grin on her face, while the Fulu show figurines displayed in niches on the wall applaud, and the laughing Buddha chuckles silently. Interior, shophouse, second level. Her attention is drawn to the window by Smelly's mewing outside the window. She gets an idea and scoops Smelly up, carrying him to the top of the staircase. We see a female customer, 50s, tie-tie, browsing through the shop from the gap between the second floor and the stairs. Emma positions Smelly over the customer's head and drops him on her. Interior, shophouse, ground level. Smelly scrambles to get his bearings on the woman's head while the woman is in hysterics, flailing her arms and beating at Smelly, who's yowling and hanging onto her head for dear life. The other customers are shocked into inaction.
Ah! Get this table off me now! Somebody help me! Oh my god! I can't breathe! Is that a verb on my throat? Ah!
Uncle Eric runs over and grabs Smelly, who is now clinging to the female customer's back. The female customer continues hitting Smelly with her handbag. Smelly jumps haphazardly out of Eric's grips and crashes into a few vases. He escapes quickly out of the shophouse.
You better put that cat down, or else I'm going to complain to the ABA.
Uncle Eric looks up to see Emma peeping from upstairs.
Come down here right now!
Emma slowly walks down the stairs, deliberately taking her time. She stops in front of her Uncle Eric.
Apologize to this auntie!
Emma remains silent, staring at her feet.
Emma!
How do you teach your own daughter to be so rude and naughty?
He's not my father. My parents are dead. Because he made them die. Just like how he's going to make Amma die too.
Emma pushes her way out of the shophouse.
Oi, girl! Where are you going?
At the entrance of the shophouse, Emma turns back to Uncle Eric.
And he has weird things upstairs in the closet.
Emma runs out of sight. The customers start to mutter between themselves, pointing at Uncle Eric, tutting.
Don't believe what she said. I'm just her uncle. Trust me, trust me.
He runs after Emma. Exterior, back alley on Kilnside Road, a while later. Emma is sitting on the ground, stroking Smelly in her arms while he mews pitifully. There are some cuts on his body from his landing on the vases earlier. Uncle Eric appears around the corner sweating, and his hair awry.